Thanks, dear. So, update. Planet's gonna run into the sun. We're all gonna fucking die. So we gotta try and stop that from happening. Again, it would make more sense if I played the cinematics, but I really don't want to. So.
Let's be quick about this, yeah? Please? Roland, are you nervous? We're all gonna be in the heart of a star real soon if Crimson and Majestic don't succeed. So yeah, I'm nervous. Crimson, looks like we've got some true believers staying behind while the rest of the Coveys evacuate. Push through them and get to Dr. Glassman's coordinates ASAP. Thanks out, Crimson.
About takes care of that.
You've reached the coordinates. Dr. Glassman, you online? I'm here, yes. Crimson's where you said they should be. And all they found is a big rock. The artifact is inside that rock wall.
I got it.
Son of a... Crimson, you know that dig you stopped the other day? I think I just figured out what they were after. Crimson, drop pods in the sky.
Shit.
Get inside the harvester and fire it up again. We'll finish what they started. can't see a way to bring that shield down aside from brute forcing it. Dalton, Crimson could use some firepower. How strong? Rocket launchers? Spartan lasers? I was thinking something more along the lines of air support. Miller, there is anti-air station near Crimson's position. Get a pilot on station. The corridor will be clear shortly. Crimson, move in on the anti-air. Find a way to bring it down.
Nice. Sure, you land me in just fine, but you can't send the air support to back me up. You know, after the mission's already frickin' started.
Roland, the anti-air looks to be shielded. I bet you want an idea for how to bring them down. Wouldn't mind one. Me either. Give me a second here. Drop pod incoming. Whatever Cubby set up those shields forgot to change the default remote deactivation code. If I broadcast that, boom, no more shields. Well done, Roland. Crimson, hit those guns. Dalton, do the AA guns stop you from sending ordnance? They do not. Sending Crimson some big guns right now. All right, Crimson, brute force it. Shoot it till it breaks.
Wow. That was a hell of a shot, honestly.
Good stuff, Crimson. 2 guns down. Still one more on the upper ridge. Acknowledged, Dalton. Crimson's on it. Roland, shield's still up. Working on it. Reinforcements. Take them out.
Ah, shit.
Success! Shield down! Get that last one, Crimson. Guns down. Excellent, Crimson. Fall back to the harvester. Covenant drop pods, inbound.
Damn. Got a threefer. And I got to punch a grunt.
to Lieutenant Murphy. You've got a green light. Affirmative, Infinity.
I think we will watch the epilogue just because, you know, it just completes the story. Or maybe not. Probably wouldn't make much sense, honestly.
Shields down. Crimson, get inside the harvester and let's see what we've got to work with.
Upkiss, probably.
Spartans! Look! Spartans! Science team. Crimson, clear the area so we can evac the big brains.
Nerds! God damn it, how many did you bring with you?
Here's the last of them. All clear. Free the science team. One down. They were trying to make us fix the harvester, but the power supply is destroyed. There was nothing we could do. Doctor, we're going to get you a ride out of here. Sit tight. Crimson, check the power supply. That doesn't look good. Roland, where the hell are we gonna find a Covenant Harvester power supply? I think I know, but it's not close. What do you have in mind? Can Crimson get a ride? That they can. Spartans, move to the evac zone.
Where'd the scientists go?
Load up. Let's move, Crimson. Roland, tell me more about what we're chasing after.
Love you, hon. And take a quick drink. Yes, at least. Hey, stay with your mama. She needs you more than I do.
Miller, there's no way we're landing on that side. Too hot all around. Understood, Murphy. Fortunately, there's a path to Apex through the caves here.
Damn.
Crimson, marking the entrance to Warren's for you now. Looks like the door's sealed up tight, but I've pinged the controls for you. Don't some air support? Depends on what you need. I'm sending you a list of targets. Making it happen. Give me a minute.
What now? Oh, her litter? Yeah. No, not really. My own air support fucking killed me. It's alright.
Weird, that should work. Give me a second, I'll see what's going on. Roland, you online? I thought you'd never ask. I can run a hack on the door via Crimson's armor comms if you give me just a second. Roland, ETA! Just a few seconds longer. There you go, Spartans. Door's unlocked.
Thank you. Yeah? Whatever that blueberry one that you showed me last was. Yeah.
A lot of bad guys in there. Clear the area and I'll find your way through. Crimson, marking the door for you. Head on over.
Go to your mom. Alright, let's go see what we can do. It's over here. Oh, just some carbines and standard stock from arms and ammo.
Oh man, that's so good. So, imagine I just used a lot of gravitational science mumbo-jumbo. Requiem might get torn apart before it gets the chance to melt in the sun.
It's okay, I'm sure if we blow up in the sun, I'll just frickin' respawn again.
This way's shut. Hang on a second, Crimson. I'll find you an alternate route. I'm not finding anything. Covenant still have door controls rigged through this location. There you go, Crimson. Hey, me.
Shit.
Appears to be a polymorphic molecular phase storage system. Which means what? Magic. Roland, Yeah, just give me a minute to figure out their trick. Hurry! Spartan, I'm detecting phasing activity. Prometheans! They're pulling out the big guns on this one. You must be making someone nervous. Look sharp, Crimson! Figured it out. Crimson needs to find a way to bring power back. A lot of tech running through there, but they're not close enough for me to tell what it is. Okay, just need to sort out a way across this chasm. Watchers.
Shit.
Head on up and let's see if we can get that door open.
There's a reason I say that the suppressor's useless. It's just because it doesn't carry a lot of ammo, and it's just so damn inaccurate. Like, ain't even funny how damn inaccurate the thing is. I mean, to a point, the AR is a bit similar in the fact that it's only really good at pretty short ranges. But like, that's the thing too, is like, it's not great at it's not even really that decent at mid-range, but like, it's a damn sight better than the suppressor, because suppressor is mostly point blank range.
More watchers. There's not much we can do about them other than hurry.
I kind of just ran into a fucking brick wall there. Honestly, I don't see how the foreigners could have lost the war. They'd have just driven the flood to not be alive anymore, if you know what I'm saying. Shit, fucking sniper. I hate snipers.
Roland, does this stuff make any sense to you? The only way to open the door is to cause the circuit holding it shut to overload and break. Hotwire the door? Yep. Marking a point for Crimson. They can start the overload there.
Where'd he go? The hell? Oh, because he did it to get his damn shield back, the bastard. Hey, recharge that, you piece of shit.
Kick on the power over there and you should be good to go.
What the hell?
Yet. You've got more hostiles headed your way. Here's the next one. Same drill as before, Crimson. Prometheans!
Oh shit, there's no cover. Those damn things, that's one of the biggest issues I have with Watchers, is that I think Agman did a really good video on why they're a really bad enemy. Because they break up the entire flow of combat, because what the hell else am I gonna do besides just instantly try to kill them, you know? If I don't try to kill them first, they can just resurrect their entire team, that sort of thing. Which he did, because I took out 2 of them as they spawned in, but then he basically got them both back up.
Button's back. I have the best plans. They always work. Roland, shut it. Crimson, see if the button does what Roland thinks it does.
But I'm sure it's going to spawn in like a lot of enemies, yeah. My rifle's not my firearms aren't emitting any flash anymore. I'm sure it's fine. Where's his rifle? I typically run towards projectiles. I don't know why I do it. See if it works.
Crimson, there's your way through to Apex. Keep moving. We need that power supply.
Damn, those Spartans actually have quite a bit of room. It's a pretty big prison cell. It is actually kind of a... I'm not super excited to be done with Spartan Ops. I mean, I don't like Spartan Ops very much, but it's been kind of a fun playthrough, I suppose. But, you know, this just means I get to go on to do other things. So, yeah.
Miller, Crimson's heading into an area where we've lost a few Pelicans. Have them on the lookout for any survivors. You got it, Dalton. Crimson, you heard that? Eyes open.
Setting a waypoint.
Spartans, good to see you. Spartan Esposito, Fire Team Forest. We got shot down trying to secure the hill. Glad to see you're still in one piece, Esposito. Forest are joining with Crimson for the duration. Understood, Spartan Miller. Roland, explain your plan. Crimson needs a power supply for the harvester, and there's a suitable supply at the top of this mountain. All right, Crimson, onward and upward.
Shit, we even got Mongoose support. You got a missile. We got a rocket launcher. Please don't put that up as my exhaust pipe.
Requiem's still moving towards the sun, but we're okay for now.
Hey, 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 hey! No, no, no. Support our guys up ahead. They're gonna be cut to shreds.
Secure the gate, Spartans. Phantom inbound on Crimson's position.
Rather not lose the hog. Take care of
The
him.
last of them.
Dude, I've known Marines with better aim than this Spartan. Dear God.
Roland, have we got a way through here? Marking it now. The target is in the building behind that shield. And that shield is being generated from these locations. Spartans, there's your targets. Take down those generators.
Kinda wish we had some heavier firepower, honestly. Maybe a Gauss cannon or something. Bomb up. Oh, the voice is cracked. God, why? Shoot the fuck out of him. Come on. Good job.
One generator down, Miller. Acknowledge, Esposito.
He might have been better off with an AR, just saying. My God, this guy's aim is bad. Well, there you go. Good God, man. Jet. There we go.
That's two. One generator to go, Spartans. That's everything. Shields down. Okay, into the structure. Targets on your HUD.
Dude, you guys are just running in there all willy-nilly. Shit! Is it just a damn mandatory 100 meters away? Like, good God. Where the fuck is my car? There it is.
Clean them up.
Fuck you. Come back from that, you piece of shit.
Scanning sector down.
Roland, what are we looking for? That, right there. That's a Covenant comm panel. Indeed it is. Press the button right in the middle and watch the fun. Miller, you might want to give Crimson a heads up. Lich inbound. Of course there's a Lich inbound. Why else would I have had Crimson trigger the alarm? Roland, you can't just... They're gonna steal the Lich's engine core and use it to power the harvester. You could have warned us what your plan was.
Sure, it's more fun this way, though. I need some frickin' ammo. Hell yeah, brother. I think I'm already giving my opinion on the Lich. It's like a Scarab, only a little bit too overpowered in my opinion. It's like a flying Scarab tank.
Fine. The Lich will deploy its troops, then fall back and pepper the area with turret fire. That's when they're most vulnerable to a boarding action by Crimson. Trust me, I've thought of everything.
It's a lot of damn elites. Why does it look like a big fish? Like, the forward cannon just, to me, looks like a carp. Can't be the only one who sees it. Sorry, I'm not very talkative. There's just not much to comment on right now. They wanna fucking die. I'd murder the shit out of them ghosts. Oh shit, you guys aight? Ah! Shit, they aight. Am I supposed to get aboard the Lich now?
there.
Please don't shoot your own allies with that rocket, man.
Hey, look at that. The lich is right where Roland said it would be. Miller, you should really apologize to the super genius AI. Crimson, I can't say I think it's sane, but it's the only move we've got. Get on board the lich by any means necessary. Okay, here comes the hard part. Now's the hard part? I just tried to override the lich's security locks, but nothing doing. Crimson needs to get to the engine core rather than the cockpit. I'll mark it for you. There you go, Crimson. Grab that core.
Eliminate its crew first. Alright.
Roland, now that they've separated the core from the lich. The lich is wildly unstable, yeah. I suggest getting off of there, pronto.
No, sorry for missing that explosion, but
You have
Halo
to
4's
admit,
vehicle
that was
explosions
pretty
aren't,
awesome.
you know,
Awesome isn't one
that
of the
impressive,
criteria
so.
in planning ops, Roland. Maybe it ought to be. Crimson handled it nicely. Just be quiet for a minute, okay? Let me think. Dalton, can we get anybody in there to pull Crimson out? Still way too hot. Can't get a Pelican anywhere near there. Okay, Crimson, back down the hill. We'll get you out through the caves.
Alright, let's just blow through them.
Those quakes are just gonna get worse the closer to the sun we get. Move quick, Spartans. Return to the caves. We'll get you out on the other side, same way you came in.
The mongoose guy in the back is just laying into those phantoms. Heck yeah. Well, that's the end of that mission. I think there's only one or two left, honestly. Because you'll probably have to fight. I'll probably have to fight my way back through Warren's. So, Yep, I called it. Then I'll have to fight my way back through the Warrens. It's okay.
Almost home, Crimson. Miller, there are several Pelicans down in Crimson's area. We have to get the Apex guns offline if we're going to safely evacuate anyone from that corner of the planet. You got it, Dalton. Crimson, clear the area. Feel free to use any toys you find that got left behind. We don't have time to send in cleanup teams. The quakes are getting worse. We haven't got a lot of time left here. Crimson, you've got to move. Those quakes are Requiem trying to tear itself apart with you still on it.
Like I said, even if I die, I'll probably just respawn.
Crimson, remember, those Pelicans have useful supplies on board.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I think the Pelicans are a bit out of my range. Oh shit.
Nice. A mantis should give them some trouble. Drop pod incoming.
Well, he just stopped existing.
Phantom on approach. Where'd that shield come from? Roland, any thoughts? Oh, I don't have to shut up now? Roland, no idea where the shield's originating from, but I can tell you that freaky beam thingy is what's powering the big guns. Give me a moment to sort it out. I promise to be quiet while I do it. Crimson, hold down the area. We'll have an answer to you shortly.
Shit, I'm taking some hits.
Roland, any update on that shield? Something in the area is messing up Crimson's armor sensors. It's making it difficult to sort out the data. I've got some theories. Any you'd care to share? Not yet.
And I'm really glad I got the Mantis for this shit.
Okay, now I have an idea. Shoot! Exactly the plan. Shoot these, and the shield should go with them. Do it, Crimson! We need to get at the anti-air power supply. One down. Any effect? Definitely. The shield's at half power. One more to go.
I don't think missiles have that. Well, I mean, I know they do. It's just the game's gonna want me to go up here anyway, so. There it goes.
That did it. Guns offline. Shield down. Pretty good plan, I'd say. Maybe not the most exciting. It was great work, Roland. You too, Crimson. Setting a waypoint. Get moving.
Let's see what this will do. Oh, I guess I didn't realize I only had 4 missiles. I mean, I only had 1 because I had shot 4. Excuse me.
Roland, that's a big locked door is what that is. Already looking for a way through. Crawlers! Still got some stragglers out there. Got it. Crimson, marking the door override for you now. Dalton, Crimson's almost in position. Got you, Miller. Pelican's inbound, but it has to take the long way around with all those Apex guns still firing. Crimson will have the beach clear by the time your pilot gets there.
Fucking Wraith. You're no match for the power of the Mantis. With its literal 1 fucking missile. What the hell? Thought you grabbed me, huh, you little shithead? Oh shit. Damn it! Does not fucking help that they've literally spawned in like 5 to 10 generals with fucking fuel rod guns. So this is gonna be a hell of a lot harder now. Everyone either has damn concussion rifles or fuel rod guns.
Miller, Crimson's ride is on station. Good work so far, Crimson. Let's get the power supply back to the harvester and get the hell off this planet.
Oof, that hurt. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the last mission of Spartan Ops. It's come a long way. Had a lot of high blood pressure inducing situations, but it's finally time. It is finally time. So I might do another playthrough, but I doubt it at this point. Let's get into it. See, Spartan Ops actually gets kind of good towards the end. Like, the last 2 of the episodes are actually pretty damn good, I feel like. But other than that...
They've got the power supply. Just have to clear the area and they'll be all set.
Understood, Miller. Majestic and I are almost to our goal as well. Dalton, how's the evac going?
The rest of the planet's scrambled, Commander. You guys are the last ones down there. Here we go, Crimson. The final stretch. Clear the area between here and the harvester.
So what you might have noticed is I wasn't shooting because I went to charge up my plasma pistol, but sometimes it just won't. I don't know why. It just fucking won't.
Check the nav data. Requiem is getting awfully close to her star. Let's move quickly, Crimson.
think it'd be funny to see Mitten Squad try to can you beat Halo 4 Spartan Ops without taking any damage, because I don't even think he could do it. I think it's actually physically impossible. God fucking damn it.
Roland, we've got the power source. Now Crimson just needs to know how to hook it up. Oh, I'll have an operating manual shortly.
Come at me, bro. Come on. Bro, yeah. That was actually pretty cool. I just don't really ever use the energy sword because you don't want to be that close to most of these enemies.
Nice work, Crimson. All clear. The power core fits right there, Crimson. Slot it in and you can power up the harvester. Excellent work. Control room's open. Get in there. Roll and fire controls. Right there. Not exactly difficult. So easy a grunt can do it.
In fact, they probably do all the time.
Beautiful. Mining lasers opened a passage to the cave system. Commander Palmer, we're in.
Miller, just tell me when you're done. DeMarco, wake up! On your six!
Alright, let's get in there.
Let's get
I'm
in
sure
the cave,
Infinity
Crimson.
doesn't
We
want
don't
to,
have much time.
you know, melt in the frickin' sun. Oh, I cannot imagine how hot this is. Probably any normal Marine would be instantly killed by how hot that is. I doubt it'll come into play, but I'm gonna keep the needler. Damn, that is a lot of fucking crawlers.
Look at that. I don't see the artifact point. Crimson, clear the area. I'll find what you're looking for.
Shit. Yeah, that and right there. So his shields are pretty much down. That is the one of the number one things I hate most about Promethean Knights. No, I can somewhat tolerate their bullshittic teleportation. So I played through a little bit on Legendary for a challenge for this MCC because they have the challenges. So I had a binary rifle, which is by far in Halo 4, maybe not by far, but probably close to being one of the most powerful, like, you know, aside from like the rocket launcher, just like direct fire. Other than maybe something like the but like the Spartan laser. So two shots the binary rifle on Legendary. And I know no. I know it's Legendary. Trust me. I know it's Legendary. I don't give a shit. 2 shots on Legendary to take down his shields, and by the time you reload, their shields are recharged. That is bullshit. That is complete and utter bullshit. I do not care if it's on Legendary. That is bullshit.
That's everyone. Nice work. Looks like this is the path deeper into whatever this place is. Roland, why's the door not opening? Looks like power's off to the whole area. Quickly, Roland. Requiem's not slowing down. Power source located. Activating that'll open the door. On. Great news. Crimson, let's move with a purpose.
Let's see if it still does that glitch. Yeah, it still stutters a bit when you melee. But if you don't understand what I mean, the Promethean shields are just, they recharge too damn quick. They recharge basically like a second or two after exiting combat.
We just might make it.
So like, this kind of set piece is really fucking cool.
Tell Captain Lasky that Crimson has reached their artifact. Done and done. Take it offline, Crimson.
So this kind of damn set piece is really cool. It's too bad the rest of the game couldn't, like the rest of Spartan couldn't be like this. So they just reused freaking maps and set pieces over and over and over and over.
Artifacts off the network. Only Majestic's target remains. And I don't think Requiem appreciated it. Commander Palmer, Crimson has their artifact offline.
Acknowledged. Excellent work.
Spartan Miller, that whole place is gonna come down on Crimson's head. I noticed, Roland. Crimson, move, now! Get out of there! Roland, what's happening? Localized gravity fluctuations. Things can be weird down there, Crimson. Be careful. Gravity's just getting
If they put like a timer on you, that would be one thing. But like, this is just like, well, I know I have a fucking unlimited time. I'm not gonna die.
Oh, come on. What the hell? Some of them are religiously devout, it seems. They'll reactivate the artifact if you give them the chance. Not gonna happen. Take them down, Crimson.
I love how fast you reload, though.
That's the last of them. Where the hell is Murphy? He should be there. Murphy, come in. Settle down. I ain't go nowhere. Just had to fall back to keep from getting boarded. I've got him, Miller. We're on our way out. Great work, Crimson. Now hurry back to Infinity so we can all go home.
Well, that's it. Bye. I'm kidding. I think I will watch the end cutscene. I didn't watch the other ones because they're okay. They're better just watched when you're doing like your own playthrough. Like I said, I think it'd be fun to see if someone like Mitten Squad could do a. If you don't know this, check them out. But I think it'd be fun to see if someone Mitten Squad could do a. Can you beat Halo Spartan Ops without taking any damage? Because I don't think you can. So let's just watch the epilogue and call it good then.
Sarah, how's it going on Requiem? It's getting awful warm out here.
Crimson got their score. Ours is proving slightly more difficult.
Anybody tell these goons their buddies left them behind? Majestic, move up! Coming through!
Fire in the hole!
Here it is! On it!
Almost there. Let's move it, Majestic.
Move up!
Clear.
Artifacts offline.
Let's get out of here.
Dr. Glassman? It's off the floor, Captain. Try now, Lieutenant James. It's working. We're free.
Sarah, we're
Okay, bye.
Speed you got. We gotta leave now.
We're almost home. Crimson are dead ahead, Commander. Punch it.
All hands aboard.
LT, get us the hell out of here.
Aye, sir.
Not sure that's how that works, but okay. By the way, you all definitely have fucking cancer after that.
Emergency jump complete, Captain. Injuries reported on multiple decks, but no major casualties.
Captain Lasky to all crew. We made it. Good work, everyone.
You sent them to stop me.
I sent them to rescue Dr. Halsey.
You see a difference?
Doctor, what have you got?
Well, the first test showed that it is inert. But this part's really weird. On a molecular level, it's incomplete. It makes no sense. It's like it's like we're only seeing half of it.
That was before I knew my compatriots were a hit squad, not a rescue team. Not that I've fared much better in your care. The UNSC just tried to execute me. So you'll need to offer something other than idle threats if you want me to help you. That's easy, Jewel. I want revenge.
So, I think I kind of want to talk a little bit my thoughts about Spartan Ops. So the reason I didn't play a lot of let's call them, they're called episodes. I'll call them cutscenes because that's basically what they are. I will say the cutscenes look really good. They add more to actually what you're doing. I will say though, I think it's kind of stupid, and I know why they did it, but like, so you're Fire Team Crimson, right? Well, technically, if you play by yourself, you're just, you know, Crimson. You're just random Crimson. Fire Team 01, which doesn't make any damn sense. But it follows Fire Team Majestic, which it would legitimately be like, so like let's say that Castle Team I think is there's the other, it'd be basically like in Reach if the campaign was about Noble Six, but he wasn't in any of the cutscenes, and it even like maybe followed it, they follow a different squad. Like that's kind of what it is. It's more like if in Halo Reach, your Spartan that you built to however you liked, whatever you earned or whatever you did whatever with, was in none of the cutscenes. That's kind of what it's like. I will say Spartan Ops as like a story, it kind of fails because in Halo 5, and then minor spoilers, but if you're watching this, I don't know why the hell you're watching. This isn't a good representation of how most Spartan Ops is played. But in Halo 5, Jewel Mandama, who is not, I don't think, referenced once in the campaign, in Spartan Ops, he's the big baddie, basically. But in Spartan Ops, he's the big baddie. But then he's literally killed in a cutscene in Halo 5. Like, first frickin' mission. Just, bleh, killing a cutscene. Like, goes out like a little wuss, you know. But, like, then Halsey's just fucking cool with Locke, I guess. Halsey's just cool with UNSC. I don't get it. Like, I really don't. Fireteam Crimson's never mentioned again in Halo 5. Not even passing. They're not even like, oh, yeah, did you hear about Crimson? Yeah, they're doing pretty good. No, they're never mentioned. And I think a lot of the whole, like, you make your own Spartan doesn't really work. I mean, first of all, they fucked up the forearm armor. That's the one thing you can see on your Spartan is the forearms. That, and really when you die for the 150th time, you know, you'll see your armor for a few seconds as it's being shot to pieces by Prometheans, Covenant, whatever. But like your Spartans in other cutscenes, which I kind of get, but it's also like following in the cutscenes, following Fireteam Majestic really kind of takes you out of it and really makes you feel like you're a backseat in your own story. I will say that, well, also, basically anything that's in Spartan Ops is not mentioned ever again. It is not mentioned in Halo 5. It is not mentioned in, I know certainly Halo 5 Guardians. I don't care. It's not mentioned. I don't think anything in Spartan Ops, anything of importance is not mentioned. I don't even think Requiem is mentioned. Granted, it's been about a year since I've played Halo 5, but um, you know. So you notice the end, Dr. Glassman. If you're not familiar with Spartan Ops, I'll kind of give you the abridged. Dr. Glassman, the dude in the glasses who had the had that little Forerunner doohickey that he said it was incomplete on the molecular level. There's two pieces. It's an index of all Forerunner technology throughout the entire universe, galaxy, whatever. But Halo 5, it is never, ever once mentioned again. Never comes into play, and maybe in a book or some shit. That's what they talk. They go around doing all this stuff. But in Halo 5 Guardians, that's it. You know, Halo 4 Spartan Ops plays such a small, minuscule, useless role. Basically, I mean, it destroys Requiem. It does, but Requiem as a whole, what does it matter? It's a shield world. There's not even Flood on it. There's just Prometheans, which die like anything else. Just saying. I will say, if I'm going to rank, if I'd have to say what is the best episode, it's episode 9. It's legitimate. Like, episode 9 is legitimately kind of fun. Like, that's the thing. It's legit kind of fun. But I mean, like, then you got like episode 1, right? I mean, episode 1 is just kind of introducing you to everything. But then you got episode 2, 3, 4. Basically, I think up until Invasion, it is kind of just like meh. Actually, no. I would say 6 is one of, because so basically, like, if you look at this, right? So all these, basically most of those places are in the campaign or a multiplayer map or some variation of such. And the thing about Halo 4 Spartan Ops is it is horribly, horribly, horribly imbalanced for one player. They actually have an achievement for soloing it on Legendary, which, fuck it, maybe one day I'll do it. I'll probably film it because it'll probably be fucking funny for people to watch me be in extreme amounts of agony. It is just so, it's meant for 4 people. And that's why I'm not a bad Halo player. I'm not a great one, but I'm not a bad one. It's more the situation of why I continuously die. Why I call it an exchange. Sometimes it's you. I will take out a Promethean Knight and then I'll expire. The reason that happens is because they did not balance it for 1 player, 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. It is a 4-player game. It is meant to be played with 4 players, and they don't have it balanced for 1 to 3. But does it matter? No, because at the end of the day, it's still, the cutscenes aren't about you. Nothing's about Fireteam Crimson. It's all about Fireteam Majestic. You just play as Crimson. Actually, I gotta go check on something real quick. I will be right back. And I'm gonna continue giving my thoughts. So if you give me about maybe 10 minutes, I will you know, I'll be back. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to skip, I will take it back to the main MCC screen so you know when I'm back. So, alright, I'll be back in probably less than 10 minutes. Alright, damn, it's cold in this apartment. So I kind of wanted to... So I'm going to talk about, I think, a bit different stuff. I think I've given most of my thoughts throughout the gameplay. The enemies are horribly imbalanced. Actually, I'll talk about enemies for real quick. So, jackals, grunts, elites, you know, they're pretty much kind of how they've always been. Elites actually seem to be a lot weaker after their shields have been taken down. But yeah, basically, so the Prometheans are the absolute, in my opinion, one of the, and I've never played Halo 2 on Legendary. I know. I played Halo 2 on the OG Xbox. My original Xbox and Halo 2 are sitting less than 10 feet from me right now. But as for enemies fought on a normal difficulty of any game that I own, they are the Promethean enemies are the one of the absolute freaking worst enemies I've ever fought. And there is a legitimate reason for that, and it's because they are broken as hell. Okay. So, base level. Crawlers, right? So, crawlers can be taken out with a single shot to the head, whether it's an alpha or regular. The problem is it's not like campaign where you have to fight a few crawlers. It's you fight an absolute shitload of crawlers. They are just so many. And most of them, kind of like in campaign, but not nearly to the extent, are alphas, so they have suppressors. So they're, oh God, and they rush the shit out of you. And I noticed that a lot more enemies, I suppose, different campaigns, they rush you when your shields are down. Which, it doesn't matter. In a way, it doesn't matter, because death has no penalty, but regardless. So, there's that. But crawlers are annoying. I swear, it's really hard to get headshots. They like to spread out, and they like to surround you, and just basically form like a kind of a half oval, and just pepper the shit out of you. Not to mention the crawlers with binary rifles or binary guns. I typically call them binary guns. I don't really care. It's just crawlers can, because like regular crawlers can be killed with one hit. Alphas it's two, which that second hit does matter. It really does. It can be really damn frustrating. Also, some of them have light rifles for some reason. I don't know why, but whatever. The turrets don't matter. That they're just gun emplacements. The absolute fucking worst enemies are the Watcher and the Knight, and it does not matter if it is a Knight fodder, like just a little old shit Knight with a suppressor, or a Knight battle wagon or a Knight commander with a freaking incineration cannon. So I'm gonna go with the Watchers first. Now, if you want a really good detailed video, I'm not gonna go too deep in it. The Actman has a good video on Halo 4 and part of it with the enemies on how Watchers destroy the gameplay. So, you know, if you're playing Halo 3, right? What do I want to take out? I want to take out the grunts first or the brutes first? I want to do a mixture of both. What you pick is viable typically, right? Well, you have to kill the Watchers first. Now, because the Watchers, what they'll do is they can shield enemies. Well, they can shield their allies. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Ow. God dang it. Excuse me. They can shield their enemies. They can grab grenades out of midair. Fucking throw them back at you. Think they can actually heal enemies. They do heal too. I know they heal. Because if you let them return, because when they're damaged, when they're like 1 or 2 hits away, they'll like fold their wings up and fly away. And when they come back, they take less damage, but more than they would have otherwise. So there's that. They can revive Promethean Knights, and plus they can just shoot the shit out of you. And in the campaign, though, they're not deployed with like, they're not typically deployed like 20 at a time like they are in Spartan Ops. So they're a nuisance to be sure, but not as bad, shall we say. But Knights are some of the most broken enemies I've ever fought. So here's the thing. They can teleport, which in and of itself is not a bad thing. If if an enemy can teleport, that's not necessarily terrible. But throughout the gameplay, if you watch, you'll notice a lot of times I will pop shots on them. They'll teleport. I'll find where they are. I'll pop shots on them, and immediately they will teleport again. And they will teleport to places where I can't get to them very easily to recharge their shields. So they teleport all the damn time. Okay, so they teleport and they can just do it as much as they want, which, in my opinion, is one of the fucking stupidest things I've ever seen. There needs to be a cooldown on it, because when they start to teleport, they are invulnerable. If it was a thing where the teleports, you could have it where they either teleport once every 10 seconds or 15 or 30 seconds, what the hell ever. Or have it teleporting, neither one, basically as much as they want. Which begs the question, why don't they just continuously fucking teleport? That's the thing. Well, they can't attack, right? But it doesn't matter, because their teleportation thing takes like, what, 5 seconds? Shit, probably half of that. So they have shields, which is not a big deal, because elites have shields. The brutes had shields. It's not a big deal. But as I said, playing on Legendary, and I know it's Legendary, but I don't fucking care, because it's still bullshit. The binary gun. Binary rifle, which is probably not as powerful as a Spartan laser, but like it's really, really, really powerful. It was like 2 headshots would take down their shields. Okay. And by the time you reload, their shields have already charged. So it takes 4 shots to take down a standard knight. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just bad at video games, but I don't think so. So they have very, very rapid recharging shields, and it's to the point where even heavy weapons are not something that can take them down very easily, because, like, you know, unless it's like a Spartan laser, which Spartan lasers are basically bumfuck useless against anything but vehicles anyways. At least I'm playing. Rocket launchers, crap like that. I'm gonna get to in a minute why those are useless anyways. But yeah. So there's all that. Oh yeah, and they also can just do a move where if you want to go in for a melee, they can just boof, just, I don't know, fart or something, and you're shoved back. I don't know how the hell they do it, but no, but you're not just shoved back. Your shields are destroyed, which they didn't fucking touch you. I don't know how they can take down your shields without touching you. They can just woof to you. They can just like phase to you and bitch slap you in the next freaking year. So there's a lot more shit they can do. And they're just, like I said, without a doubt, some of the worst enemies I've ever fought. They are not fun to fight. So I'm going to go in, and we're going to talk about the sandbox real quick. So I'm going to go through these firearms and tell you basically kind of my opinions on them in Spartan Ops. So the assault rifle. It's good against everything. Basically any infantry unit vehicles it's terrible against, but that's basically all these. AR's your jack of all trades workhorse. It'll do what you probably need it to do. Paired well with a Magnum. BR, well, it's basically what you're always going to want to use. BR and plasma pistols basically going to be your bread and butter. The DMR, just use a BR. This is the better version of this. Just saying. Storm rifle, it's useless. That's it. It's just fucking useless. I mean, it's not completely useless, but what are you gonna do with it? Carbine, just use the just use the BR. But use the carbine over the DMR because it can shoot faster, and that's basically all that matters in Spartan Ops. Suppressor, if this is useless, that is just like, I would rather have tinfoil to just small piece of tinfoil to blow at an enemy than this piece of crap. Light rifle, it's good. It's whatever. Very, very low magazine count. Yeah, it's pretty useless on maps without Promethean Knights on it, but you know, Magnum, really good paired with the AR because pretty much everything else has headshot capabilities. Plasma pistol, bread and butter. That's your bread and butter. Use it with the BR. Bolt shot, it is fucking useless. I mean, it's headshot capable. It has a secondary shotgun feature, but hell if you're ever going to use it. So that's thing. And I said a little bit earlier that stuff like the rocket launcher, Spartan laser are useless. They are. Effectively in Spartan Ops, this is what you're stuck with. It's just this crap. Because power weapons like shotguns, saws, if you're this is by yourself, by the way, you will fucking die typically on normal. I tend to like to push up. Okay, I tend to like to be in the thick of it. You will die before you empty the saw's mag. Okay? It's just gonna happen because you're without cover. You'll get annihilated. So basically you're stuck with all this stuff. A lot of times too, it's not even worth picking up power weapons because I think how it works is the game spawns in so many enemies, it has to constantly despawn everything else. You will notice right in front of you, enemies will despawn. That's not very good game design in my opinion. It takes you out of the moment when the enemy just snaps out of existence, but like, oh fucking K. But basically, excuse me, if say you pick up a shotgun, right? Chances are you will maybe empty that shotgun's mag and then die. Well, in a normal game of Halo, you would either respawn last checkpoint, or normally what you would think is you go and pick up that power weapon. No, it's just gone. That thing is gone because it despawned. Now, there's some areas where, like, you know, you have like ammunition crates. If it continuously respawned, it's one thing. Well, but then you'd be imbalanced. No, it wouldn't, because it would only if it despawns. The person using it would have to die. Okay? But that's the thing, is if you pick up that saw and you die, well, it's just gone. You don't get to use it. So this is all you get. So power weapons, at least how I play, are effectively useless. Basically, you're going to want to go with the BR and plasma pistol. That's basically all that works, because otherwise it's just a thing where it's like, oh, so you want to go DMR, so it's just a semi-auto as opposed to a burst, so you're firing too slow, you're dead. You're going to go with the Covenant Carbine over a DMR, because DMR is fucking useless. Maybe a lot of people get good work out of it, I don't. And so I'm going to go over here too, so you get all these classes, right? Okay. So grenade, you're going to want to go plasma. because if you stick an enemy, it's normally instant kill. But, okay. Frag grenades. Useless. They have no explosive radius. I think I've said it before. They had the grenade, they forgot the frag. They don't. The whole thing is, someone who's like the game designer is going to say, well, grenades actually don't have that big of an explosion. We're going from a realism. Yes. Yes, but grenades don't have a huge explosion, but they send shrapnel or tiny bits of metal flying fucking everywhere. You have the grenade, you forgot the frag. And pulse grenades are literally more useless than a broken condom because you can't do shit with them. They are literally the most useless thing I have ever seen in a video game. So then you got armor abilities, right? Okay, let's see what we got. Promethean Vision, useless. Why is it useless? Because you know where the enemies are at. Because they're fucking everywhere. Thruster Pack probably could be pretty useful. Hologram? Fuck it. Just die and respawn. Hard Light Shield? Just die. Respawn. There's no point. There is no point to the Hard Light Shield. Jetpack? That's what I use because it's about the most useful thing. Active camo. Bro, if you think for a second a grunt would be fooled by that in Spartan Ops, you're an idiot. Auto Sentry, probably one of the most actually useful things you could have. Regeneration Field. Now, I actually fall on the weird side of this. I hate it. The reason I hate the Regeneration Field is because it's a worse version of Halo Reach's Bubble Shield. Halo Reach's Bubble Shield healed you, just like the Regeneration Field heals you. But if an enemy wants to lob a grenade into the Regeneration Field, well, they can do so because there's no fucking protection. The Bubble Shield in Halo Reach, however, protected you. Yeah, it's stupid. Like, why the hell would you not just make it so the Regeneration Field has like a shield around you? That's the thing, is they balance the bubble shield because enemies could just walk right in and punch you right in the dick. So why is it such a big deal? The Regeneration Field. It's like, what I don't get is it's not even a health-based game. It's shields. So like, you're gonna be in cover anyways. Does this heal you faster or some shit? I don't get it. Like, it's pretty damn useless in my opinion. Are the reasons I just said. Like, you don't get any cover from, you don't have any cover from it, and it's not even health based. Like Reach, the bubble shield healed your health, like it brought you back to full health, so you can take more hits. This is shield based. Once the shields are up, you have full health. I don't get it, and I hate the Regeneration Field. The bubble shield, even from Halo 3, even from like, because Halo 3 was also shield based, and was a lot more competent than this because the bubble shield, again, it was on a timer and it was a one-time use and enemies could just walk right in and punch you right in the dick. But it gave you the cover you needed. And shit, it was balanced in this. It was balanced too. I don't know. Just the regen field seemed like kind of thing of like, well, we don't want to like make you invulnerable. You're not invulnerable. I actually think the bubble shield was indestructible in Halo 3, but in Halo 4, in Halo Reach, it was not. But you balanced out because the bubble shield was one-time use, but in Halo 3, but in Halo Reach, it was like you could keep using it. So, I don't know. And you have tactical packages, so mobility. Yeah, unlimited sprint because you know, you could do resupply, but you'll die enough it won't matter. Shielding because, well, you know what the official soundtrack of Spartan Ops is? It's the shields beeping because well, your shield's always fucking down. Plus, you're a Spartan 4, right? You can run what, like 3 feet without, you know, your emphysema kicking in. Grenadier, You'll die enough, it won't matter. Armor abilities, you'll die enough, it won't matter. And plus, armor abilities, I never use them in Spartan Ops. Firepower, don't. Just choose mobility. That doesn't apply in Wheelman. Basically does not apply very much either. So then we come to, what is it, support? Yeah, support. So you have ammo. Ammo is actually pretty good because, especially for stuff like plasma pistols, it's 25 extra shots or probably less than 2, or probably less than 3 or 4 overcharges. I know I said ammunition ammo is useless. It actually, since you spawn in with plasma pistols, if you have them, it actually does help. Sensor, no. Spartan Ops typically deals in very close quarters, relatively speaking. Dexterity, who cares? Awareness, you're not using scopes. If you do, you know where the enemies are at. Explosives, increase the blast radius. Could work. Don't worry about it. Stability. It could work, but meh. That's irrelevant. Gunner, typically you're not going to be using the gun. I'm talking about single player. This is single player. I'm not talking about 4 players. But typically you're not going to be using the gun. A Marine will or Spartan will. Stealth doesn't really apply very much. Drop recon, nope. Nemesis, unless you want every single fucking enemy to be your nemesis, no. So I basically talked about story, sandbox, enemies. I suppose I should talk about things that I like. Some of the set pieces were actually kind of cool. I actually enjoyed some of it a little bit. Alright, going to like I said, anything after 6 is actually kind of enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie. The story's okay. It's really hard to try and think of good things about Spartan Ops on single player. I guess some of the vehicle sections are kind of cool. I especially like taking on Prometheans more with the Mantis. Especially shooting down like 50 Watchers, because you just feel like such a badass. But other than that, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, that's basically all I freaking got. What do I wish the game had? I'm gonna try and keep this short because this is about a 2-hour video already. So I wish the game had better balancing for single player. I wish it had balancing for anything other than 4 player. Excuse me. I wish you had a broadsword section because I think the broadsword was actually really fun. A lot of people didn't like Halo Reach's saber section, which I don't get. I thought the Long Night of Solace is actually one of my favorite missions because of that section. My opinion, to Reach was just a really good game. Basically, too, I wish we had a broadsword section. I wish we had a Pelican section. Because I've always wanted to fly the Pelican. I always have wanted to fly the Pelican, and they let us do it. But you shoot down 8 Phantoms. And you call it fucking good. They legitimately could have given you like a fucking Hornet for that and been the exact same thing. I wish it'd have been more vehicle heavy. Not in the sense of I wish that basically you're flying vehicles the whole time, but more like I wish that you could fly more vehicles. Like I wish that, you know, you would have like sections, like yeah, like you would have like a Pelican section, or maybe you steal a Phantom, or maybe I don't know. You got to put shit in your game that like makes you want to play it. If it's gonna be a thing where it's like, oh, well, you got to drive the tank in this mission. Yeah, well, I drove the tank 6 times in like the last. Well, I've driven the tank so many times. Like, I love the Scorpion. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing the Scorpion, but by saying, hey, do you want to play this shitty side mode? You got to drive a tank. Yeah, cool. I don't care because I can go play a campaign that does it better. But if it's, hey, well, you've been captured and you need to get out on a Pelican, not a Pelican, a Phantom. And don't be like, oh, cool, cutscene drive. No, like, get in the Phantom, fly around, or get in a captured Pelican or whatever. I noticed too, I think one of the only times they had a Gauss Hog and a Rocket Hog was the first mission, and the rest of the time it was just machine gun warthogs. Gauss Hog is the Chad Hog, right? Because that's on land grab that you have that. Yeah. Maybe in a couple other ones. I doubt it though. But basically the whole experience was kind of very just vanilla, boring. Would I like to see in anything else? I don't know. Spartan Ops formula is pretty damn basic and it's kind of annoying. It's basically drop in, kill everything in sight, push 3 buttons, kill more enemies, fuck it, extract. A lot of what you do doesn't seem to have much urgency. A lot of what you do is just mostly fucking busy work, but towards the end it actually starts getting good, and then it's like, oh, it's over. Okay. I don't know. Like, I mean, here's the thing too, right? Is like you build this badass Spartan, like, you know what I mean? Like, look at this guy. This guy probably has a freaking hinge head skull collection right next to his brute skull collection. Probably damned if you ever hear about him. It's basically just firefight because it's technically non-canon. Spartan Ops is canon though, but they'll talk about Fireteam Majestic, but Crimson can basically get Ben, and they don't matter. Like, here's the thing, right? This is Noble 6. Like, this strapping young lad is Noble 6, okay? That's Master Chief, no one gives a shit. Right? And this is a member of Fireteam Crimson. No name, no personality, no fucking nothing. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, you don't matter. And that's one of the biggest disappointments is, like, you don't matter. Like, Reach, Noble 6 matters. I mean, well, he doesn't have any personality. Yeah, he does. Like, even, like, in Firefighting, he plays Noble 6, and you get a headshot, sometimes you hear a, like, you can tell. Like, he enjoys killing Covenant. That kind of shit. Who doesn't? But, like, I'm really tired, so I'm kind of rambling on too. But, like, I don't know. I really wish Spartan Ops would put more emphasis on the player's actions are important, as opposed to, oh, Fireteam Majestic, you woo-doo-doo. Then it's like, oh, by the way, you're Crimson. You're not even a part of that fucking Fireteam. The only time I think in cutscene that you were mentioned in a prominent way is Crimson is dead ahead, Commander. Is the one I had you guys watch. And it's like, if that is the only time you are referenced, you never see your Spartan. You know, you don't even see like Crimson or anything about them. And oh, by the way, the subtitles in that are all sorts of fucked up. They're terrible. I don't know how that got past quality control. But like, that's the thing. Is like, you know, it honestly feels like throughout the game you just don't matter. Like your Spartan never speaks. So granted, it would be kind of hard to do. You're never in any cutscenes, which I think those are actually blur, so it would be kind of hard to do. I think they're pre-rendered, but like, or something like that. But like, you know, Reach had your Spartan in cutscenes. Just saying, but you know, I think it would be harder in Halo 4, but still, like, Fireteam Crimson is just randos. You know what I mean? Like, Fireteam Crimson just, if you're playing with 4 people, it's random people. If it's just one person playing, it's just, they don't even change it from, God, look, oh, look, a Spartan. From Spartans, because if it's just one person, they say Spartan, it's like, okay, well, I know, it's just me. You know? I should limit myself to 5 more minutes. Any last thoughts on Spartan Ops? I'm glad there wasn't a season 2. Fuck 343. They did not deserve a season 2 of Spartan Ops. This mode is shit. It is fun for maybe certain missions are damn fun. But for the most part, Spartan Ops sucks. It is a slog. It is. If you're snoring, I'm sorry. It's my wife. Spartan Ops is a slog. It is just a lot of work. It is only fun for certain sections. That's basically all I got. So, hey, I am really glad we got through it together. As always, this episode and the rest will be at Agra Controllers on YouTube. And, you know, make sure to like, subscribe. If you want to hit the notification bell, do it. I am trying to do more videos. It's just, you know, it's whatever. I'm not a big time YouTuber. I kind of just do these for fun. So, like I said before, I'm probably going to do a playthrough of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I'm going to do a full campaign playthrough. I am probably going to go through, though, on a save that I've already done, because I don't really want to try and get all the, it'd just be easier to do it that way. But, yeah, I'm going to do that. And, it's probably going to be more of just talking about the story and stuff. Probably less focused on firearms, because I've already said my piece on a lot of the guns in that game. So, yeah. Well, I think that ought to do it. Again, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment if you want me to play any games. And, yeah, I hope that the ending thoughts kind of helped explain why I kind of talk about how I do about Spartan Ops. It's not terrible. It's just, I mean, I just said it's terrible, but like, it's such a mixed bag. It's mostly terrible, but anyways, if you made it all the way through, congratulations. You're now dumber, and I feel sorry for you. So, yeah. But on the real, thanks guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. And yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling and just say bye for now.